Wow. Megan Rapinoe, incredibly beautiful, incredibly talented, and incredibly brave. I really hope that your parents are hella proud of you. Seriously. I don't have to deal with the homosexuality issue at all. I have two chick fucking magnets. Alright? I upgraded my line. See, I thought I was ugly until I was 18 and was afraid to come out of the fucking house. But you know what? I guess it was good enough to pull that for 11 months. All you shit talkers out there. And Jennifer, don't get pissed. And don't let your man get pissed too. Alright? Same picture that was on Facebook that got stolen because of one of my haters attacking you. And fact, not fiction. Tell homeboy to snort some stevia. And when it wires him up and kicks the shit out of coke, that should wake his fucking mind up to the fact that I'm going to be rich off this discovery and I'm going to retire you. Okay? So, yeah, not you, Megan Rapinoe. That's not exactly true, though. Fact. You and Sarah Walsh make an exquisite couple. It's a tragedy, in a way, that you can't have kids together. Can you imagine both your genetics, the combination? You would produce royalty again because of the upbringing that you would give them. Fact, not fiction. I think that, know that, seen this. Homosexuality is natural in any animal herd to stave off overpopulation. In fact, I saw it when I was 8 years old, and I wrote a paper on it. Yeah, I saw fucking mice going human, going gay, murdering, raping, tearing babies apart, eating them. Fucking, it was nuts. And I wrote a little paper. They said my IQ was 154, but it was abstract theory, and that's chaos. Something my life has been. And I'll tell you what, for all the lesbians that are born, how many are actually made because of men? Yeah, that's a good future topic of discussion. Ladies, fact, not fiction. If lesbians held the inaugural Oral Olympics, or their inaugural, first ever, yeah, you know what inaugural is. I don't know if I said it correctly. Olympics, straight up, unless they upgrade to the violin technique that Joe H.U. has renamed the levitator, they're not placing, okay? They're getting swept off the fucking board. Fact, not fiction. Pretend the G-spot area is the yin and the yang, alright? Press on the bottom dot, okay? Two fingers, fucking hopefully astroglided, okay? Spit can be so nasty. And, you know, pressing on the bottom of the G-spot. Now, the other hand, pressing down on the stomach, you feel the inside fingers, they compress. Find that spot, clitoral stimulation, 1 to 2 orgasms, maybe even more, but that's pushing it, per minute for even 2 hours has been played. Okay? It is the fountain of orgasm. It is a miracle, and it's a tragedy that no one is listening, because fact, ladies, that powder right there, you know, a lot of Olympians that if they had a fucking legal, incredible surge of energy right before their event, they'd be like, fuck yeah, I would take that in a second. Well, you know what? That's stevia. And yes, it does look like cocaine. It's a plant. They process it. It comes out like coke. Only it's very sweet. And when my uncle put 2 pounds of it, of that very same stevia right there, Z Natural Foods, 2 pounds, 4 months later, and 62 pounds and 6 tumors were gone. But back then, that stuff, when you blended it in soap, it made all the toxic shit that's making us all sick, okay? Think about it. We pour how many millions of cubic gallons of toxic danger warning will kill you shit down the sink and the drain every fucking day, alright? Shouldn't it be adding up? Shouldn't it be making water levels overflow all around the planet? Well, put petroleum gasoline and all those H's, hydrogens from water, put them in an internal combustion engine and sear them, they come out soot, dust, gone, all right? Not exactly gone forever, but changed, and the volume, no more, all right? That's why water levels are still the same all around the planet. Fact, not fiction, ladies. You're listening to who could have been potentially, okay, which is a four-letter word, the greatest linebacker to ever play the game. Seriously, that play, thank God. Seriously, because there's a lot of stories out there of guys that were superstars. Fact, could easily make it to the NFL, but didn't. And, you never hear of them again. And this is proof, okay? Fact, that kid had and has jets. Fact, he could fucking fly. Black guys that were fast said, damn, that white boy can change gears, okay? Fact, Tim Brown was racing for a touchdown up the right side of Notre Dame Stadium in a scrimmage. In fact, I didn't have the angle, but I thought, what the fuck, it's on film, I'll turn on the jets, and I made ground on you, Timmy. And then for Frank Stams to say that you don't remember me, I'm wondering, do you remember me dropping you in the backfield for a 12, 14-yard loss when you tried to juke me on that reverse? Same scrimmage, different play. And fact, dog. I mean, I think I was kind of hard to forget, ladies. Seriously. You're looking at a genetic fucking freak, okay? A white boy who's more like a black boy trapped in white skin. Talk to Mike Perino, okay? That's what he called me. Savagely fucking fierce, all right? Upbringing. Yeah, monstrous. Not afraid to get punched and hit, and my fights have proven it. I've taken more fucking damage than I probably should have, considering most people don't have 154 IQs. Most people don't figure out that lots of stevia cures. Most people don't get fired for making SB plays. Lou Holtz, you fucked up. Beep. I would have said bitch. It would make it harder for you to wake the fuck up. All right? Your days as a beloved coach are numbered, okay? Like Jerry Sandusky's and Joe Paterno, okay? Like Jerry, in a different way, you raped, okay? By firing me for this play, you raped my future in the NFL because I quit, all right? Seriously, ladies, think that's a big fucking story? How about a bigger story for Olympians before the Olympics? Fact, if I didn't have, oh my God, I've smoked stevia and gotten spun. I've snorted it and gotten spunner. It is in my lip like dip. I have enough THC in me to fell an elephant, and that is the only reason that I am not dead. Fact. Fucking, if I can take that shit and then weather the storm, and then in about 15, 20 seconds, 30, whatever, we do a little Ali George Foreman here. I don't recommend taking that big punch to start it off, but if you must, you must. Yeah, I break his collarbone. I hit him in the head. Yeah. I'm fighting with one arm. I've come back too soon from shoulder surgery, but because my uncle, because stevia saved him, saved his life, and I have empathy for those who don't know about stevia, I think, fuck, man, I gotta get out there and show people that you can basically sit on your ass, eat like a pig, fucking play a couple 100,000 rounds of poker, and then, well, that was before I started doing that, but I did just come off from sitting on my ass. Fact, not fiction. That shit's magic, okay? Fact, not fiction. It's eventually going to win Dan Quinn a Nobel Prize. Straight up, it was right in front of our faces the entire time, okay? And they didn't, I mean, they didn't see it. I was like, fuck, that shit looks like Coke, And I tasted it, and it was sweet, and I got a fucking surge of energy. And I'm thinking, And I started to use more and more, and the big discs that were under my nipples that were like cartilage, hard as fuck, and they hurt, they started to vanish. And then, you know what, Lou Holtz? I started to get better and better and better. And yeah, I got to the point, fact, we could subpoena the middle school track coach because that kid was feeling so fucking good. He went down and got timed. It was an unofficial 60 yards, okay? But a grandpa watching said I was the fastest fucking thing that he's ever seen, white or black, okay? And I was 39, 40 years old back then. Yeah, and when I took off, I felt good. And, the people watching, instead of being like, what the fuck is he doing? They were jumping around going, holy fuck, he is fast as fuck. And you know what the clock said, ladies? I'm not kidding, okay? It said 5'9". Now, no, I am not a Jesse Owens guy, okay? But I'm talking, when that kid hits full glide, all right, he can run with the best of them. He could actually walk into any NFL camp right now. And I've been sitting on my ass. I'd have to stretch, warm up, get spun on stevia, take enough THC to put a human to sleep for an entire weekend. But in combination with the stimulant effect of stevia, it does magic. Oh yeah, I just showed you the Bon Lapour. Straight up, let's watch the end of this because fact, not fiction, ladies. I've come back. I can only punch with one hand, okay? My left is fucked. I can't hook with it. And you know what? I don't see why they don't legalize prostitution in the United States. It would give many women legality for what they're doing already. And my theory is that crimes against children would diminish. Okay? Ladies, think about this. If I hired an attractive female, male, whatever, to lure a predator into a Pulp Fiction type scenario, a la Chris Matthews, but they don't make it out. And it's on film, okay? It's a movie. I'm slapping with my left hand, waiting for him to throw, and he does, boom, and I caught him. That was my moment. I set that shit up. Magic. And yeah, fact, not fiction, ladies. Magic, sexually, for women all across the planet, is the violin. Yeah, two fingers gently, lovingly, okay, into a vagina that's said, yes, I'm allowing you, okay? Hopefully not with spit. How disgusting. Yeah, that's why I have so many fucking scars on my knuckles, because my hand speed was finding fucking faces, blowing fucking lips up, getting cut on their teeth, and infections always fucking followed, man. Yeah, so I use Astroglide, and it's the bomb. And now, two fingers pressing down on top of the belly, just above the pubic bone, below the belly button. They touch the inside fingers. Yeah, it's a polarization of that area. Call it the yin and yang, call it magic. It will take women to the fountain of orgasm that haven't been cut by Western medicine, okay? When Western medicine could have gone in from the side, to get a baby out, to do many things, they chose to go right down the middle, right down a nerve nexus when they didn't have to. If women can't experience, triple digit orgasms because of it, imagine a class action in the future when I have money to fund it. And imagine this, fact not fiction. You put stevia into water and you blend, and soap floats. You get it all out, and cancerous cats come back from the dead. Bob Johnson loses 6 breast tumors and 62 pounds in 4 months. Bottle it up, sell it, okay? I'm rich. I bring a stage 4 back into perfect health. I'm signing a huge loan, okay, to make a lot of it. And within minutes, most of the homeless and the hungry, at least in America, have food in their belly and aren't being tortured by a system that would make Jesus wretch. That's why he is in tears on the cross, because so much atrocity and so much pain, suffering, and anguish, takes place. Cow worship, fake fucking hypocritical Catholics You make me sick, bitch.